Nigeria's 3-0 win over Benin in September 2024. Ademola Lookman, a couple of goals for the Super Eagles. Well, Benin have made 3 changes from the side that won in Rwanda by the visitors. Benin, the Cheetahs, to the World Cup on Friday, but World Cup qualification out of their hands. They simply have to win to have a chance of making next year's finals. That man, Victor Osimhen, wasn't best pleased at full time. So we are underway, the final day of qualifying in Group C. It's going to be very interesting indeed. A 3-way tussle between Nigeria, Benin and South Africa for top spot. Benin in the strongest position. And they're attacking from right to left. Steve Mounier is their skipper, the number 9 with Premier League and Ligue 1 experience. And watching this one alongside me is Alex Ashmore of Sporty TV. Alex, Nigeria just about squeaked home in the end against Lesotho on Friday, but they need a better performance and they need a bit of luck as well to get top spot in this group.
Yes, they need all the luck in the world, and I think the word would be miracle for Nigeria. They need to beat Benin by a margin of 2 goals and hope South Africa drop points against Rwanda.
Of these qualifying tournaments. Ademola Lookman suspended, a big loss. But Akor Adams showed that he is ready for this level and to answer his country's call. Great goal against Lesotho after William Trostekong put Nigeria in front from the penalty spot. And here's a chance maybe for Victor Osimhen. And he's taken it! What a start for Nigeria! And it's their star man who has got the goal. Osimhen scoring inside 3 minutes.
The dream start for Nigeria, Mark. I don't quite believe it. After a very slow start against Lesotho last week, it is perfect for Nigeria. Victor Osimhen, Eric Shell, I can imagine again breathing a sigh of relief to finish from Victor Osimhen.
Well, Benin have the best defence in the group. But they have made a bad error there. Wide open, and Osimhen taking advantage. Just the start that Nigeria dreamed of. Just joining us, Nigeria leading through an early goal from Victor Osimhen. They need to win to have any chance of making the World Cup finals next year. Osimhen! He's on a hat-trick. And the Super Eagles are flying in Uyo.
He comes off again, doesn't he, Mark? Superman. He flies above the defence and gets that header. A fantastic piece of attacking and a lovely cross in from Nigeria. And Osimhen getting himself on the end of it. It is 2-0. Nigeria have done their job. They should still keep going to try and get those goals. Now it's on Rwanda to try and get those goals back against South Africa. But what a finish and what a header from Victor Osimhen.
What a cross it was from Chukwueze, but a towering header from Osimhen. That's how you do it. That was great service and a great finish from a great striker.
It's looking like, at the moment, their best chance of getting into the World Cup next summer is through the playoff, which is a whole different scenario of working out maths.
Chukwueze going off. And Olukunle Olusegun coming on as Simon fires over the cross for Nigeria. And the pass back for Ndidi wasn't what it should have been. Alex Ashmore watching this one with me on Sporty TV. Couldn't ask for more from Nigeria in that first half, and those 2 goals from Victor Osimhen, but it's important, given the way World Cup qualifying works, given that there's a best runners-up position on offer, they have to drive home the advantage in this second half.
No, they have to continue working hard, and as you say, Mark, they can't afford to sit back and relax now and, well, let this 2-goal lead slip, because if they do, they could find themselves in a whole world of trouble, and it's never a bad thing.
You would want on the end of that ball, if you're supporting Benin, an early scare for Nigeria.
A chance there, and, well, again, the defence caught lacking at the back, and see Calvin Bassey obviously marking his man there.
Yeah, it was Frederick who lost Mounier on that occasion. A flashpoint here involving quite a few players, and the referee flashing a yellow card in the direction of Verdon. At the start of the half, Nigeria to win 1.03, a draw 12.5, Benin to win 60. Bet responsibly only if you're over 18. Understandably, Osimhen not liking that challenge.
You can see, I mean, back to that previous chance, Bassey, I think, is the man in that defence that is the leader, and obviously you can tell maybe getting a little bit frustrated with his teammates. As you say, Frederick was the man at the back post, not on his game, and
In favour of Nigeria. Place at the World Cup would be decided on the disciplinary record. So from that point of view, these yellow cards stacking up now for Benin. Another thing in Nigeria's favour. Tijani has got one.
And you can see, as things did against Lesotho, things might start to get a little bit scrappy, and well, as Nigeria look to add to their score and trying to get 1 or 2 more goals just to put themselves in the best possible position when it comes to working out all the mathematics. And we've seen some horror stories in the past of teams working it out wrong and being mistaken and celebrating when the match is over, and then finding out that actually they needed 1 more goal than they actually had. So Nigeria don't want that to happen.
The more goals, the better, is the message for the Super Eagles. And Simon looking to create one here. Good looking ball in, and it's there. It is the hat-trick. It's that man again, Victor Osimhen.
How does he do it? He keeps popping up in the right places. Victor Osimhen, the man that he is, Superman, keeps flying into the right position to get his head on the end of a ball. Fantastic for Nigeria. Victor Osimhen with a hat-trick, proving once again that he deserves to be mentioned in that conversation with the best strikers in the world.
Deserves to be at a World Cup as well. He's doing everything in his power. That was a brilliant header. It was a good ball in, but it was almost behind him.
Even with Humtonji trying to stop him and almost pulling his shirt back, you think, he managed to dip down and get that ball into the corner. And, well, Danjinu had absolutely no chance of getting that one. Start to this second half.
What a performance from the Galatasaray striker. And Benin, their World Cup dream is fading fast. in South Africa. Still 2-0 in that game to the home team. Osimhen wants another. He's unmarked. It's Simon instead. And it's a good save from Danjinu.
Very good chance for Nigeria again. Moses Simon, you have to say, it looks like Victor Osimhen might have been offside had the ball gone his way, but Moses Simon getting a good shot off and a brilliant save from Danjinu, keeping the scores at 3-0 for Benin. This is worrying times as slowly start to see their World Cup dreams, as you said earlier, Mark, slip away. And for Nigeria, the perfect start to this second half with energy, enthusiasm. Eric Chell obviously getting the message across in the dressing room at half time.
Simon sending it in, it's loose in the 6-yard box, and yellow comes out. Oilatan, Gustep, Seguin, the fans not happy with his safety first approach there. Just tapped it out for a throw in.
You have to say he had the time and space to take it forward and make a pass, but as you say, going for the safe option.
I mean, hoping to create something. Obali climbing over his own man, Calvin Bassey. Dropped the ball for a moment, but no harm done.
There's a few.
Mali international. Well, this result will do a lot for his chances of staying in the job. But Nigeria should be beating Benin at home. The world number 45, Benin the number 93. Benin will be happy to see the back of Osimhen. That's 5 goals in 3 matches since June of last year against the visitors for Nigeria's number 9.
I imagine some of the Benin defenders will be having nightmares about his performance here this evening. Flying above them to get those headers.
Saturday as well, Milan Fiorentina on Sunday. Osimhen unstoppable today, not by legal means anyway. He's got himself a free kick. And the referee's going to his back pocket again. And club football in Turkey later this season. So a pull back. He deserved his yellow.
They have to score.
Osimhen! How close was that? Well, he is lethal in the air. Remember, missed the South Africa match last month through an injury he picked up against Rwanda. And how important could that be looking back? But now we're looking at the brilliant save from Marcel Danjinu, but well, Nigeria almost get the goal. How did they not? Well, this is one of the things that might come out of this. Easier said than done, but Nigeria just need to get Osimhen in a position where he can score. And maybe didn't do that enough in some of the other group matches. Obviously, he's come in for some rough treatment as well, but has the service been as good as it should have been? We'll have no complaints tonight.
You have to look at those wings as well and put some of the blame. Obviously, Samuel Chukwueze has been excellent, but Iwobi And indeed, he have to be doing more to supply their strikers, you say, Mark. It's not just about him, but he has to have the help he requires to score the goals.
Well, Benin have really been up against it. No free kick there for Alex Iwobi. That's the latest caution as Nigeria make their final change. We want to see Telen Moffi come in. Iwobi, the player, withdrawn.
We wanted more from him in that final third.
We might get another goal here, but this one into the side. You can still play the Sporty Jet mini game on Sporty Bet. Bet responsibly, only if you're over 18. Remember, there's Women's Champions League during the week on Wednesday and Thursday. Roma against Barcelona. He plays in South Africa. Get some treatment now. Well, the playoff positions as it stands, if we've all got our maths right, Gabon, Cameroon, Buts, the DRC or Senegal could still have a say. Here's Moses Simon. Good skill. Not a bad cross either, and there is the goal! That is huge for Nigeria. What a finish from Frank Onyeka. And the celebrations would tell you that they do know.
Pure elation in the stands, Mark. I can't quite believe it. I almost want to run out there myself, but oh my.
Oh, what a finish it was. Second international goal. And that was glorious. Caps off a great night, at the very least, for the fans in Uyo.
Things have pans out today for the men out there in yellow. Nigeria, on the other hand, will be elated, but still with a lot of work to do if they are to book themselves a spot.
Well, this was a pressure game, and Nigeria have delivered when it mattered. Maybe later, definitely later, than they would have liked, and all the Super Eagles fans would have. And Victor Osimhen, your sporty hero of the match, scoring a hat-trick. And based on this performance, if Nigeria are to go through to the playoffs, well, you wouldn't want to face them. The road to the World Cup is still very perilous for Eric Chell's team if they are confirmed as one of the best runners-up. Just have to avoid conceding a goal late on here.
And if my maths are right, well, they'll be playing Cameroon, which will be a tough fixture.
Well, that'll be exciting. This was a very exciting performance from Nigeria. Well, finishing top spot on the final day was always going to be tough. South Africa did the job against Rwanda, but Nigeria did their job in style today. Osimhen with a hat-trick. It was 2-0 at half-time. He completed his... And maybe Nigeria can still make it to the finals next year. Remember...